Hi, and welcome to another episode Around the Neighborhood with me, Scott McMahon. This is a show about the quest for fun, history, and mystery in our backyard. And today we are down at the corners of the Tualatin River, meeting up with the Willamette River. As you can see, we got some pond scum coming in on this dog days of the summer. We're in the late August, and within like a week or two, things are going to change like on a dime. Suddenly it stops becoming summer and it becomes fall here in the state of Oregon. Anyway, today's episode we're going to uncover the history of the Willamette Falls Locks. And I did a short documentary video for the Westland Historical Society when we had our fair booth here during the summer for the old time Westland Fair. So you have to imagine 150 years ago, there was so much commerce and travel and transportation used by the Willamette River, with boats and shipping to go down here. And you had to figure out, like, well, how the heck did they get across over the Willamette Falls? It's so huge. So nowadays we've got the trains, we've got roadways, so there's no need for big transportation cargo ships to go down to the Willamette Falls and get over and cross. We still use big shipping containers to go from the Pacific Ocean to connect to the Columbia River, and then the Columbia River comes down through the Willamette, and then from there they can have shipping ports or all the containers moved to trucks and so on the roadways. But anyhow, I had to get this video done really quick for the summer fair, and I was just running out of time. So I jumped on to ChatGPT to create a quick script, and then I realized I had to edit a lot. There was a lot of stuff that was missing or inaccurate, so they gave me a good framework, but I wanted a chance to test out these AI tools out of curiosity, as well as I didn't want to be left behind if this is what people are using. So it gave me a chance to see what it could do. And so I had to edit quite a bit of the script. At the same time, I was also running out of time, and I needed to see if I could use a AI voice generator to see what kind of quality comes out of it. Well, the interesting thing is, I threw it into this free software that they offered, and not knowing what voice I was going to get. But the funny thing is, those of us who live down here in Westland, yes, we call it the Willamette River, right? It's Willamette, damn it. There's a whole t-shirts for about that. It's not the Willamette, it's the Willamette. Well, if you don't properly craft your script so the AI knows to pronounce it correctly, it came off kind of funny. But in doing so, you'll hear in the video that the pseudo-famous person's voice pronounces the word Willamette kind of funny. And for those of you who can guess the celebrity voice, go ahead and leave a comment below. Again, it was sort of a surprise. I wasn't sure what the default voice was going to come out as, but this is what it came out as. So without further ado, here is the short documentary on celebrating the 150th anniversary of the Willamette Falls Locks.
Water is life. River is commerce. How do you travel by ship full of goods and people across this magnificent natural waterfall that is known as the Willamette Falls? The Willamette Falls is the largest natural waterfall by volume in the United States. It has been a sacred place for worship and fishing amongst the native people for centuries. By the mid-1800s, foreign settlers began to exploit the rich resources of the falls and the river. The construction of the Willamette Falls Locks began in 1870, driven by the vision of connecting the upper and lower sections of the Willamette River. This ambitious endeavor aimed to facilitate navigation, boost trade, and unlock the economic potential of the surrounding communities. For nearly a decade, thousands of workers toiled tirelessly to build the locks. They carved through the rugged terrain, shaping the river channel and constructing the massive concrete walls that would form the foundation of the lock system. Construction of the locks was initially controlled by a private company, the Willamette Falls and Locks Company. Politics for control of the locks was abound. Partly backed by bond from the state, the private company had to repay that bond if they weren't able to open the locks in time, set for New Year's Day in 1873. Wanting to have the bond repaid, the state tied up all rental boats on the river to prevent any of them from using the newly opened lock. The private company searched way down the Willamette River to find an old boat that could be used to transport people across the falls in order to officially open the locks. By 1873, the Willamette Falls Locks were completed. For historical reference, Paris Eiffel Tower wasn't built until 1889. The locks quickly became a vital transportation artery, allowing ships and barges to navigate around the formidable Willamette Falls. The locks sparked a surge of trade, transforming the region into a bustling hub of commerce and industry. During their prime, the locks witnessed a diverse array of vessels passing through, ranging from sternwheelers and paddle boats to steamships and barges. The Willamette River served as a lifeline for timber, wheat, and other essential commodities, connecting communities along its banks. Beyond their economic significance, the Willamette Falls Locks also played a vital role in the lives of the locals. Families flocked to the locks for picnics, fishing, and leisurely boat rides. The area around the locks became a gathering place, fostering a strong sense of community and shared experiences. However, as time passed, changes in transportation and the decline of river commerce led to a decrease in the locks' usage. The once thriving waterway gradually fell into disuse, and in 2011, the locks were officially closed due to safety concerns. Today, the Willamette Falls Locks stand as a silent reminder of their storied past. Efforts are underway to restore and revitalize this historic site, recognizing its cultural, historical, and ecological significance. The restoration aims to create new opportunities for recreation, tourism, and environmental stewardship. It is a remarkable achievement of those who built and maintained this engineering marvel. It serves as a testament to the ingenuity and perseverance of the people who shaped this region. Perhaps there will be a day when the gates of the Willamette Falls Locks open once again, inviting us to witness a new chapter in its enduring legacy.
Well, I hope you liked the video and learned some things and got a kick out of the AI stuff. Again, mostly out of curiosity, but at the same time, I don't want to be left behind. If this stuff is just going like wildfire, I want to know how I can use it. So, you know, I'm not without a job, right? Anyway, speaking of that, since the videos are sponsored by my real estate services, all my contact information is listed below. So if you have any questions about living in a place like this, just let me know. Other than that, I will see you around the neighborhood.